Hello, today I am going to show my latest project, which is a Bookfinder application built with React.js and Tailwind. I have built this as a project of my internship at iNeuron. So let's see the application first. Okay, so here is the main form where we have to type the book name we are searching for. We can even write the author's name or the ISBN number of the book. For now, I will search for the book called Art of War, and then this is the search button we have to click. Here is a nice beautiful animation for waiting time, and the list arrived. Total 100 books are found with the keyword named Art of War. Each result is showing in a beautiful card, which have a beautiful cover picture of the book first, and then in the heading the title of the book, and then the writer's name, and then first published year, and finally the total number of page in that book. Total 100 books will be available in this list. Okay, so now I can search for a book with the author's name. Okay, so let me type Rabindranath Tagore. You can see 100 books also found with this name, and most of the books the cover image is not available. However, we can see all the books listed here. Okay, now let's focus on the other components of this web page. So this is the footer section. It's a normal footer of web page with the copyrights details, and this button, it's a drop down. Here my LinkedIn profile and Twitter profile link is given, and this is the source code. If we click on this button, it will take us to the GitHub repo of this project. So let me now discuss the code of this project. You can see in this readme file I have described all the details. These are the dependencies I have used and how to install this project, all other details. So now let's see the source of this project. Here in the components directory, we have three different components. First is footer, then the navigation bar, and then result. First two is pretty normal. Let me discuss the result. To explain this properly, I have opened the code files in VS Code environment. So here you can see in the result component, I have added all the variables like image, book title, author, publishing year, and page count as the props. And in the app.js file, I have added the result component here, and here below I have added this result component and given all the value of these props. So what is happening in this app.js file? Actually, I have added this open library API here, and in the URL here the search query, I have taken this as a variable and put this in this use state hook. Here the variable the value of this search query is setted in the form. The form is here input. The value of this search query is set as the user giving the value in the input section, and then when the user clicks on the search button, it starts the handle submit function. So in this handle submit function, first the value of this set empty and set loading variable is set. The first one is as false and second one is as true, and then this API call is done, and then when the value comes, again this set loading and stat values are set accordingly. And then here we are setting the value of result and query according to the value coming from the API. Here in the return section, we are first taking the form, and after that this is the, let me see what is this. So here this is the book will appear here, the text when the page is totally empty, this text is shown at the middle, where when we click on the search button, the waiting, that animation appears there. So this animation code is here. So when the result comes from the API, this animation will disappear and the result will start appear here. We have took the result as mapping through the values came from the API. So this is how the Bookfinder app works. Okay, thank you for watching.